Welcome to Top Plays, where this week we're spotlighting your State Farm top assists. We begin in the Pro-Am with Misty C. Different, soaring in from the wing and
Coming into Miami, Florida, that's the destination for the 76ers. A threat to score from all over the floor. Kyle Lowry is ready for action as they get ready to tip off here in South Florida. Sixers, Heat, just moments away right after this. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. And for the Heat, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Lowry kicks to George. The three ball. Unable to get that one. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Lowry passes to Embiid. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Embiid.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
And so here is Philadelphia. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Oubre. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Miami. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Three-pointer, Butler. Oubre pulls it in. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. It will be, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now Adebayo, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep, and a missed layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes it to Embiid. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2, Oubre passes to Lowry. Kicks to George. The shot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Oubre against Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the first one at the line is good. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Jackson. Drummond in the post. Working on Love. They grab their own miss. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Outside Rozier. Down low. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 3. On the wing, Gordon. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson dishes to Drummond. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Love. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Highsmith. He has yet to score. Here's Hackett. Stolen by Jackson. They break it out, 5 on 3. Here's Oubre. The shot off that time. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Highsmith. Jaquez can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3. Jackson in the corner. Highsmith grabs the miss. Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Drummond. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Love.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rozier kicks to Love. There's the pass to Highsmith. And he starts out with the miss in this one. From deep three-point territory. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break that gets you back to the action.
8.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. And it's Hero in the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now Hero. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Adebayo's got 6 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lie. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. And Kevin, he's earned that faith.
NBA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. And we thank you for that report. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Bad outing offensively. If you break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Nikola Jovic just checked in for Jaime Hawkins. It's Martin on the wing. Wide open shot is on the money. Martin's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here is Martin. Outside, George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
I'm told now by our producer. Do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Now here's Butler, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Good work defensively by Martin. Hero against Lowry. Left side, Martin. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Butler against Embiid. And it's Butler missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Shoots over Hero. Lowry, good.
Kyle Lowry.
Lowry's got 7 points.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Hero passes to Jovic. Back to Hero from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. George looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jovic, covered by Martin. Jovic, no good. Deflects the pass. Philadelphia's gone 1-2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Hero. And it's Martin missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
Robinson kicks to Hero. There's 1:26 left here in the second. Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock. Trying to get something going, and Adebayo with a nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And Philadelphia calls time here. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him. And a moment here to check out the stats for Martin. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
51 seconds left now here in the second. Inside. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Jackson. Outside Gordon. In the corner, it's Oubre. Banked in off the glass.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rozier the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Oubre. Here's Rozier. Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Yeah, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. And it's Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 block shots, and 6 rebounds. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first-half performance. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to really love it. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can usually come down to shots and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George.
Now
Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. And it's Lowry in at the point. The first free throw is good.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
And Hero drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Philadelphia shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Offensive rebound. Well, Heat leading by 7. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Martin. It's good.
Huge hole in defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Embiid with the steal. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Martin.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense, he checks all the boxes.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what group culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, this guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
To the inside, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Passes to Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Butler on the wing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. He makes that one. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami. Jackson against Rozier. 11 feet away. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
No good on the second free throw.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
From about 19 feet, kept alive. Here's Drummond. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target. Martin's got his second basket of the night.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. By Butler.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Gordon against Robinson. Outside Jackson. And easy 2 points on the lead.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
On the wing, Rozier. He's got 6.
Rozier did a nice job seeing what was available that time. So comfortable in the pick and rolls and makes the pass that's available.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Rozier against Jackson. Over Rozier. Second chance shot. Here's Drummond. And at last, they get one to fall.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Butler from outside. That doesn't go either for Butler.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Outside for Jackson. A second chance effort. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Lowry against Hero. To the middle. Here's Jaquez. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 6 points for Jaime Jaquez.
From Tyler Hero.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Oubre. 6 to shoot. He kicks to George. Back to Oubre. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And you know what? He's just not won his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hero against Lowry. Shot from 16. Hero, no good. The 76ers trail by 8. And George kicks to Oubre. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. That shot misses. He'd have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hero against George. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry inside the line. And good. Got the end of that time as it falls.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And team strategies are mostly guarding one aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Martin comes in for Eric Gordon. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Over Martin. Miami no good on that time either. The 76ers trailed by 6. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Embiid against Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Adebayo against Embiid. Over Adebayo. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Butler on the way. To end the cold streak. Bullseye. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half. The 76ers trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Embiid. What a feed to Embiid.
And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
And the Heat call time here. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
The Heat leading by 4. Now, Hero. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Butler drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Got it like that aggressiveness. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Embiid, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Out to the wing. Here's Jokic, covered by Martin. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo pulls it down.
Butler's so proficient at running the pick and roll. Excellent at taking what the defense gives him. He gets those passes around defenders quite sweetly.
Pass to Embiid. Ring shot on the way. Again, Embiid missing. The Heat leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears to be a nice win here for the Heat.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Miami making a change here. Rozier's checked in. 2 points. That one goes.
Really impressive. Lowry in attack mode tonight.
Butler against George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jimmy Butler.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Martin comes in for George. Gordon's checked in for Oubre. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Going inside. Good work there as it goes.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about. That's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in.
Terry Rozier III. 1.
That's good from Rozier.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. And another shot. Martin with the bucket.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Yeah, they have earned this win.
Rozier kicks to Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Andre Drummond.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
Now at the line, Kevin Love.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second free throw, good.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
Jackson with it. Right at the free throw line. He's off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Buying drip, finna buy some land. They still tryna figure out who I am, who I be.